Hey guys, Umar Osman here. Today I'm sharing 3 things I learned from Steal Like an Artist by Kelon. The title is self-explanatory, and he opens the book with a quote that says, "Art is theft" by Pablo Picasso. The first thing I learned was that nothing is original. Everyone builds on what's come before. There's no such, there's almost no such thing as a new idea that we invent out of thin air, but we take things that we are processing and consuming and looking at, and we build on it. There's a quote in the book that says, "Everything that needs to be said has already been said. It's just that no one was listening, and so we have to find new ways of saying it. It has to be said again." And that's really the essence of creativity, is we're taking what's there, but we build on it and we put our own creative spin on it. And one thing that's really important is that we have to then make sure that we're in the habit of collecting good ideas. So the things that we read, the stuff that we look at online, the people that we follow, the things that we watch on TV, the things that we listen to on the radio or podcast, whatever form of consumption that we have, we need to make sure that we're collecting good things. Garbage in, garbage out. So the more good ideas that you collect, the more they influence you, the more that you're able to build on them. The second thing I learned was take it easy. And in the book, he says that it's good to be bored. It's good to just give yourself time to let things process and marinate. One thing that's really challenging in our times is that with our phones and devices and all of these things, every free moment that we have, we're consuming more and more stuff. And so we never let thoughts just kind of sit and reflect and ponder. And that's why things like, quote unquote, shower thoughts are so powerful, is because it's 10, 15 minutes that our mind is able to just wander and not be constrained by anything else. So be bored, give yourself time to think. Another thing with take it easy is take it easy with your hobbies and side interests. It's good to have them. One thing that he says is that, a lot of times we're focused in on eliminating and making sure that everything adds up, everything's going down a certain path. I might not know how being a diehard Houston Rockets fan, somehow mixes with project management. I don't know how those dots connect, but that's kind of the point. Steve Jobs said that no one knows how the dots connect looking forward. It's only once you get to a certain stage and you look back that you're able to piece together how all those things work together and fit together and molded you into who you are. So be a fan of that process, the creative process. Don't, just take it easy. Don't worry too much about how things are going. The third lesson that I learned was be boring. Now that might be counterintuitive to something about creativity, but it's a really important point and it's an underrated point. He says, Austin Kleon says, creativity is energy. And in order to be at your creative best, to be your energetic best, you have to take care of yourself. That means making sure that you're eating right, sleeping right, your family situation. He says, don't quit your day job, keep your day job. The less worry and stress that you have, the more creative you're able to be. A boring daily routine is vital because a boring daily routine, it takes care of all those major things and it allows you to dedicate your energy and mental focus into being creative. If you're always worried about other stuff, you can't be creative, but make sure your energy is going into creativity. That's 3 things I learned from Steal Like an Artist. A link to the book is down below in the description. Please make sure you subscribe. We put up at least 1 new video every week. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.